Okay. Well, it's recording now, so I guess. Um, anyways, you can pick posts on your like page that might have good interaction or whatever, and boost them. But what you guys, I'm just going to share my screen with you and show you what. Have you guys done that? Like Audrey, you wouldn't know what I'm talking. Well, you might know what I'm talking about, but you wouldn't have done it yet, I guess, at this point. But Crystal or Ashley, have you guys done that?
No.
So the kind of post that I would boost or like choose to run an ad for would be things, I mean, personally, what I've done, and I'm not like, I'm still going through this media training myself, like, excuse me, the Jesse Regan one that I paid for like before my honeymoon that I just didn't get to finish. But it's really good. And so I'm still learning as I go. But what I've done was I've boosted ads for like coach training and like challenge groups basically. So I'll choose like a quick video for my challenge groups, kind of like what we do for running ads for the like page itself. Videos work way better than pictures for that. Pictures don't really, even though you think your image is like super cute or look really good, it doesn't really go over very well. You end up paying a lot per like compared to a video. Like if you take a quick like 15-second blurred video of you doing a workout, it works much better. So, but anyways, those are the kinds of posts that I would choose to boost. Some people boost like posts of meals that they've made, like hopefully you post a lot of like food things. You post something like that. Ashley.
I was looking for when I did actually try boosting a post. I got more likes on it than anything else. I generally seem to get 1-2 likes maybe. I ended up getting 17 likes and 2 comments. I actually did do a before and after picture from one of the challenges that I had done. It did go over fairly well, but another time that I tried to do that, it told me that Facebook wouldn't allow before and after pictures. So I think sometimes that doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they actually let you boost one because they have some pretty strict policies on that. And like, before and after pictures they don't usually like, or things where you're showing like too much skin that they think it's really weird, some of the rules they have. But no, the only reason I said your name is because it was getting fuzzy again. And when you talk, it seems to clear up. But I'm going to go and show you guys my like page quickly. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I'm just going to show you what I've done in terms of...
Can I ask you one question, Carla?
Yeah.
For these, when you boost a post, do you have to pay for every time you boost it, or are you just talking about boosting it like for an ad for your like page?
So yeah, when you boost a post, what you're doing is paying, like, you can pay like anything from a minimum of like $3 or up to like as much as you want. Personally, when I run ads for my like page, so that what I mean by that is like my little quick blurb is showing up in people's news feeds and it's saying Kyla Stang Fitness, and then you have a little box you can click on to like or not, and then it just says something, a little blurb I wrote, follow me for like, just for example, like workout videos or healthy eating tips or beauty tips or that kind of stuff. You just write a little blurb, and that's what I mean by the like page post or boost to the like page. But the post for your, like, say, challenge group or coach training or whatever you want to do, those separate posts you have to pay for as well. But I mean, like I said, they can be like $5. You can run it for like 2 days, or you can run it for 1 day, or you choose the amount of money that you want to put per day and the length of time. So like for my like page ad, I run it consistently for $3 a day, and I'm getting, like, I think this week I've had like 95 likes. And those are all people that I add as friends, and then people that I then reach out to. Like every time somebody adds me as a friend back, I send them a message. I don't know where did I post that, or did I just... was it in the group? I can't remember now. But I sent them just a little message, or was that to Ashley? Maybe I just told you what I sent before when we were talking, but I just say, hey, like, thanks for your support on my like page. I know a like doesn't take long, but I really appreciate it. And then I kind of say, is there any way that I can help you work towards your health and fitness goals this year? I run monthly motivation and accountability groups for you to, or, you know, to easier work towards your goals or whatever, like just a little blurb. And I send that to everybody who adds me back as a friend who had initially liked my page. So you're not just like a face out of the blue that's adding them as a friend that they have no idea who you are. So that's really helped to expand my network. And obviously my business as well. When you're running people, you kind of turn those people into challengers, and then just the whole natural process of that. So sorry, this is not my like page. That is the team page. Okay, so on my like page, so deal with this rural Wi-Fi for a second here. So this is my like page. Can you guys all see that? Ashley, can you see that?
Almost. It's this is public figure. I can't see your face yet, but you can tell. There we go. So it's coming up
It's
now.
loading. So this is my, obviously this is my like page. So you want to make sure that you have a good picture of yourself, obviously. And what I did for my like page is I put something that's similar to my profile, like my personal page, so people can kind of relate that face to, you know, it's not like something that looks totally different than me on my like page and my personal page. So when they see it, they recognize that. So my cover page or my cover photo, it's okay. Like I want to try to make it a bit different. Just a little more professional looking maybe in time, but I'll probably try to pay someone to do that, which you can do for really cheap if you actually look into it. There's lots of people that do services like that you can find. I think Fiverr.com or something. I'll post it in the page, in our team page, is somewhere where you can go and get like really quick graphics made for cheap that actually look nice. Like I'm not a big design person, so it's just what it is, I guess. But anyways, so where you see this, oh, sorry, you guys, where you see the booster.
Or like I'm sick and like having my kid not caring and still, you know, like just a quote about that. But I find I try to stick to the one Beachbody post a day and then the rest just about my life. But I feel like sometimes I'm just running out of stuff to post or ideas. I'm not super creative in that part. So I'm like, okay, what can I post today? Planning my posts. Well, it's the same thing every day, I feel like.
Yeah.
I overwhelmingly post food pictures and a few workout videos. I'm trying to broaden my posts as well.
People like that though. People like food video or food. You could do a video of like you making something too. That always goes over well.
Yeah, I suppose so, eh?
I was talking to Crystal about this a while ago too. And I said to her, she's really good at sharing workout videos and things like that and consistent with that. And everybody knows when they go to her page, they'll find a workout video and, you know, her drinking her Shakeology and everything, which is awesome. But I also said, make sure you're sharing about the coach, like your lifestyle and maybe things that, you know, things that you're struggling with, not just how you're getting your workouts in every day and stuff, but things that you're dealing with that you might be having a hard time with, because people like to see our imperfections as well, which kind of sounds weird, but
Yeah, that's
But they want to
definitely
know
me
you're
this
real.
week with being sick.
Yeah, and like Crystal, like you said today, like you tried to do your workout and it just didn't, your body just wasn't letting it happen, right? So, I mean, not every day do you get to get your workout. And if you're not feeling good, you need to take time for yourself. And people need to see that you're responsible like that and you don't just push through and kill yourself when your body knows you can't, And I know that like you guys, maybe you're not, what I post about with coaching is that I've been able to cut my nursing shifts down by half. And, hopefully after the baby, I won't have to go back to work full time or part time, just casual is what we're hoping. And even though you don't have necessarily that to say at this point in your business, there's still lots of like small things that you can, small successes or small goals that you've hit in your business, even Success Club or being able to pay a bill or being able to help your family go on a holiday with the money that you made from coaching or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about money, or it can be a time thing or whatever too. So, but talking about that kind of stuff is kind of nice to integrate into pages as well, so people kind of get an idea of how that's changed your life as well, not just like your workouts and anything. So.
I was just saying before you got back on that I found it interesting that she said like not to post anything about Beachbody actually on your like pages for like a while.
Yeah.
But to focus on fitness and like the nutrition and everything that you're saying, but just not to be like overwhelmingly Beachbody or whatever.
Yes, exactly. And like, I think that it's important. Like, I know when you see my page, like for example, I don't just have like Beachbody coach on my cover photo. It says like health and fitness. Like, you don't need to blast Beachbody everywhere. Because I think people do see it and think, oh, they're gonna sell me something or anything like that. So what I was saying, anyways, is where it says boost your page for $7. Don't do any of these quick like boosts of things. Like I know Janelle mentioned that she does. So say I have a post that I post today or a video here. She said, I think what she said is that she does boost her posts from here, but a lot of people I've heard have said not to go that way. Instead, to go to promote your page right here. And then you can go to your ads manager and do everything through there, because for some reason it seems to hit more people or be more successful when you go through the ads manager like that. So anytime you want to make an ad or change your ad for your like page or anything like that, go to this promote button and then just go to the ads manager. Mine hopefully will pull up here. It's probably running slow with our call going, but did you guys, is there anything else, like specific questions that you guys had or anything like that? Or
yeah, I had one about like friends. So you're talking about your warm market, and I've added people. I do every day, just like friends of friends or whatever. But how, I guess, like, how do I translate that over to my like page? And like, I'll message everyone that adds me back. And I just find the same people keep popping up that are in like this tiny circle. Like, how do I get past that and hit it like a new market? I've tried to go through friends of friends pages, and I kind of just keep getting back to all RNs working in Saskatoon Health Region, or, like all your friends, or like, how do I get out of that and find a new? Does that make sense?
Totally does, yeah. Actually, can you just talk for a second again?
Sure.
You're like, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say, but
That's perfect.
Is that working?
That's good. Not to cut you off, but I'll just answer your question, Crystal. So, I mean, with a like page, you can target you can target like any group of people that you want outside of your own like market, right? Well, you want to target obviously your own target market, but it'll be people, like it'll be pulling people that you have no contact with, no network currently with, no friends of friends with, unless you want that. If you don't want to be targeting friends of friends, you just put that in like under when it asks your target audience, you can specify who you do want and who you don't want in there. So I don't know why this is taking so long. It's just like rural Wi-Fi mixed with like Zoom calls, too many things on the go. But anyways, when you go into like making your posts and boosting your posts, it'll ask you your target audience. So I always make sure I do only women because I don't need like any creepy guys like liking my page for the wrong reasons, right? And then I usually do between like 24 and like 45-ish or whatever, like whatever age you want. And then I stick to like Canada and the United States, basically. You can pick one or the other if you want. And then I even target like health professionals, registered nurses, even like as specific as like NICU sometimes, like, and that's for my like page posts and like boosting my posts, because for me, that's just, and I haven't even really got into the target audience training yet, like in my media training, but for me right now, that's who I want to see my page, because it's people like me that I want to target that might want to, you know, not work as many shifts at work and maybe have a family and want to stay home with them and spend more time at home with their kids and stuff like that. So that's kind of who I target right now. And it does work pretty well. It's funny though, like sometimes you get like, I've had like, and I'm not racist or anything. Don't read me the wrong way, but like I have a lot of like Black people liking my page, a lot of like Spanish people liking my page. I have no idea how I attract those kind of people at all. Like it's just how where it puts people, my page on Facebook, I guess, to people. So totally not a big deal at all, but it's just funny who seems to pop up. And I've heard a few other coaches actually talk about that too, that's kind of who their pages market. So but yeah, if you're not using your like page, Crystal, like to do that, it does get kind of hard to do that for your personal page, because you really have to reach like to interest groups or like outside like places that you would have no contact with, you know what I mean? Like, or that your friends really wouldn't either. So definitely the easiest way to do that is just to run. And you know, at first when I paid for my ads and to pay for my like page posts, I wasn't going to do it for that long. I was just kind of testing the waters with it, but it gets addicting when you start to see like your like page likes climbing up, and it's like, I want to go past this number. I want to get past this number. And I remember, I think I started with like 500 likes and I was over like 1,000 or 2,000 likes in like a few months. I mean, it does help a lot by putting a little bit of money into it, you know? And like I said, like our business is so cheap when you think about it to own compared to like another type of business that you could own and be an entrepreneur that way. So it's like, to put a little bit of money into it, I don't think it's super unrealistic to do that, but it's obviously whatever you guys feel comfortable doing. So yeah, I don't know, this is taking forever to load. there wasn't really anything crazy I was going to show you that I can't explain to you. So basically,
There was something that I saw when I...
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just going to say, Crystal, there was something that I watched on like pages too when I first started, and she just said, this isn't going to like market you like a big audience, but you were saying even how to get people from your personal page into your like page. She said she always left a lot of cliffhangers and stuff like that. So like she would post, let's say, her yummy supper, and it's like, hey, if you want the recipe, then just go to my like page or whatever. Kind of would refer to it on her personal page then. But then, yeah, the only way to see the video or to, I don't know, get the answer to the joke or whatever was to go to her like page, so that I don't know, that might help a little bit just to connect some of the people that you have already. It's not going to open your market up like I was talking about, but it might help.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that and I was like, that's an interesting tactic. Because, like, often I'll post a link to something. So I'll try that. I'll try and split that up next time and see if that helps.
That's a good idea. A lot of people actually will basically stop posting much at all on their personal page and move it all over to their like page. And in our training, that's what Jesse actually like recommends, is to move everything over to your like page. And even though it's scary at first because your engagement is usually lower on your like page than your personal page at first, and I totally noticed that still. A lot of people do it with a lot of success, so I'll let you guys know when I get to that point, and I'll be the lab rat and we can see how it goes. Well, you guys, I'm not gonna like waste your time trying to get this to load, so I don't know if you guys have any other questions at all, like about anything. Like I said, I was only going to show you kind of how to pull up a like page ad, like advertisement for your like page, which is something that you can easily do when you click on what I showed you on that promote button and then going to the ads manager. It's not hard to find. Then you can go to create ad basically up in this corner here. I don't know if you guys can see that past my head. You go to create ad and then it'll give you a bunch of options of different methods that you can create ads through. So, and it's pretty descriptive and tells you like basically what you need to know and it basically walks you through it step by step. So the one thing you want to make sure when you're making your target audience though, is make sure that you're not putting your ads out to an audience more than like 1 million people, because it gets way too wide, and you need to really narrow it down to like under 1 million if possible, which you'll be able to easily do. But you'd think the more people the better, but it just gets too general, and you know it's better to narrow it down to a few people that will likely like your stuff and engage on your posts. So if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically, I just wanted you guys to know not to like just go on to the boost your post button, because from what I've learned, that isn't the best way to do it. It's better to go in through this ads manager option and do it that way. So, but yeah, so the biggest things about like pages, I'd say, was that it helps you increase your network and reach outside that market that you have on your personal page, which is pretty important, I would say, in our business. So since it's always something that we've got to do every day, and it's not always easy to add people, and you feel like you do burn through it. So to prevent that, this is a good way to kind of go about it. But so yeah, do you guys have any other questions? No?
I don't think so. I'm good.
Somebody sounds like I'm hearing like a man talking. It's kind of weird.
I can totally hear that.
Really? That's so weird. Kind of creeping me out, but anyway, so I won't keep you guys long. I just wanted to ask some questions and clarify things if you had anything that you were confused about or whatever. So, is it my voice sounding like a man to you guys?
No.
Ashley.
I think it sounds like, I don't know, it's not.
It's Ashley.
It was so
Oh, it's just Ashley.
Oh my God, Ashley. You sound like I don't even know. I can't even understand. I wonder, you'll probably go back and listen to this recording and be like, what the heck? Audrey, how are you feeling?
Oh, pretty good. Like, it's been my roughest pregnancy so far, so.
Yeah.
But surviving. Yeah.
Well, that's too bad, but
Yeah, doing pretty. Oh, that's all right. I only have 2 months left, so
that's crazy. That's gonna go by so fast.
yeah, it will. So be good.
Okay, I can't hardly take anything seriously right now with this weird like sound going on. So I'll let you guys go for now, and yeah, maybe see you guys next week on the live power hour, I guess, that we're gonna have probably Wednesday night. So thanks for coming.
Sounds good.
Okay. See you guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.